Now let me tackle something else very important, okay? So here's vibration at 100 cycles per second. Here's our first overtone at the midway of the string. Okay? That's 200 cycles per second. In other words, it's twice as fast. We hear both of those notes as being fundamentally the same note. They're like kissing cousins, you know, they're very close together. And we give that designation, that distance from any vibration to twice as fast, we call that an octave. So the same works in reverse. We hear 200 cycles per second, we hear 100 cycles per second as an octave lower. Here is 400. Okay, cut that in two, 200. Cut that in half again, 100. So 400, 200, 100. 2 octaves higher, 1 octave higher at the root note, or you know, however you want to think of it. So octaves are very important. It's a very natural phenomenon. It is the strongest vibration, closest to the original sound. So what happens in Western music is that we take that distance between its original note and an octave higher, you know, the doubling of vibration, or an octave lower, the halving of a vibration, and we hear those overtones within that gap. So in Western music, the music that we're playing in this particular video series, we hear 12 different notes. Indian musicians, I think they hear something like 18 or maybe more notes within an octave. They have more. They hear more of the overtones within there. There are other musics in the world that only hear like 5 or 6 notes, like Native American music, for example, only hears 5 or 6 notes within an octave, either higher or lower. And there were experiments in the late 20th century with people like Harry Partch, who was trying to create music using 26 notes to an octave. It takes a little bit of imagination, or how would you say, intellectual prowess to get into that kind of music, but it does exist. It's in the Overtone series. So we'll move on from here. All right?